Welcome, everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. I'm so excited because we're doing this is really a special edition for Durham Caribbean Festival, which is happening on June 27th this month. Make sure you log in. She's having Durham Caribbean Festivals giving away giveaways. And the question is for the giveaway is, how long has the Durham Caribbean Festival been running? So you could send the email in and give the answer, and you'll get a great gift, and it's worth it. So how long has the Durham Festival been in existence? So, and then our sponsors are, she has a lot of sponsors, but we just did last night, JN Bank and JN Money Transfer. So they have a couple of nice giveaways for you also. I don't know what that's going to be, but I know that I'm supposed to be getting a nice umbrella. So that's what I'm supposed to be getting. So make sure June 27th, save the date, is June 27th, which is my birthday, unfortunately, on the Durham Caribbean Festival, but it's a great day. And sign on and see the virtual performers. So anyways, today we have a person that's going to be performing on the Durham Caribbean Festival. And he is a 2-time Juno Award-winning reggae artist. So we're going to find out a little bit more about him when he comes in. So we're going to find out who is this man that's winning all these Junos. So with no other further ado, I'm bringing it to you, Blessed.
Okay. Greetings, Empress.
Oh gosh, man, you're looking good there. All the black hat, It's your reggae. I don't know if it's your reggae hat, but is it your special hat?
Yeah, it's my image hat. You know what I mean? Don't know.
All right, so can you tell everybody where you come from?
Well, I'm originally from Seaford, St. Thomas, Jamaica. I now live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Right, because we got people from all over viewing this and watching this and seeing what's going on. So before we get to you, what does the Durham Caribbean Festival mean to you?
Well, it means a lot, it really means a lot. Economically, it means a lot, because, as reggae artists, we need venues. We need venues to perform at. If we have no venues, then we can't perform for the people. So I really think it really means a lot for the infrastructure of the music in Canada and around the world in general. So it's really, really great. So
this is the first time you're going to be performing, right?
Yeah.
Wow. You must be excited.
Oh, yeah, really. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. It just never worked out, but nothing before the time.
That's true. Everything just happens. It happens. Okay, so how do you feel, winning 2-time Juno, award? Tell us what your first Juno was, and then we'll get into the main one. And I want to ask some questions about that.
Well, I won my first Juno in 2002.
Okay.
Song Love Natural African, available on all streaming platforms. You know what I mean? And when I won that Juno, man, it literally changed my life. I was like, that's one of the happiest moments I can remember living, And then I was blessed enough to win another one in 2006 for Reggae Time, available on all streaming platforms. And that song was just added to Canada Honors Black Music playlist created by Apple Music. So I'm really excited about that. Winning a Juno is amazing, but you know what? Getting nominated is also amazing too. It's really good. You know what I mean? So
So who nominated you? Did your fans or people? They went to, you know, because some people are watching. They want to know. Well, how do you get nominated for Juno?
well, we're nominated by our peers, right? So
Okay.
usually you have to become a delegate, and then when you become a delegate, then you have the ability to vote. But how they do it, they don't make like if you're in the reggae genre, you will not be voting for reggae artists. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a
Oh,
delegate, but I can speak from experience. Like they don't make me judge the reggae artists. They make me judge like the pop artists, you know, and the hip hop artists. You know what I mean?
because
So
you'd be partial, right? So I
yeah, yeah,
guess they have to get
exactly.
somebody.
Yeah, so they make sure that it's not biased. So any artist that's trying to get nominated or win a Juno, you got to make sure that you're not just limited to the reggae audience. You have to make sure that your audience is bigger than just the reggae audience.
Wow. So,
Hmm.
you know, I guess now with the COVID and everybody's in that, we all know. So I guess you have been making more songs, but you've made one song, especially for the times, and not really for the COVID times, but what was happening with George Floyd, called Black Man. So tell us
That's
what's your inspiration behind that?
well, the inspiration was, I've been meaning to do it for a very long time. You know what I mean? But just putting it off. And, after the George Floyd incident, you know, I thought about doing it, but I still didn't do it. I was just basically doing commentaries on my social media platforms. You know what I mean? But what really triggered it was when I saw people from Africa getting kicked out of Asia because some people in Asia were saying that the coronavirus is a black disease, that it came from black people. So literally, they were
We know it's
expelling
not true.
people from China, from India. You know what I mean? And it really made me upset because then it made me think, well, these people, are only
Well, we just experienced you're there?
yeah, yeah, I'm here. I saw it,
Okay.
but I just still kept talking.
Okay. So just tell us what happened. The stereotype, because it froze.
Yeah, yeah, because some black people were being evicted from Asia, and they were saying that the coronavirus is a black disease, and that's when I decided, I have to write this song, and I can't just write it like um, I can't just write it just to big up black people and to say, oh, black people have to live in unity. I had to give black people a reason not to be so violent towards each other. You know what I mean? So me I said the reason why people think that they can expel us and treat us unfairly is because we are not living in love and unity with each other. You know what I mean?
Mm,
But until we start respecting each other and loving each other, then nobody's gonna feel like they have to respect us, So
wow.
that's basically how it came about. I had to write it then. That's when I said, all right, never write it now. And that's where the chorus come from. They see nothing wrong because every day they see a black man kill another black man.
All
And
right. Well, this thing is, we're gonna hear the video after, after this the interview, but sing something from a little lyric or something. I know we put you on the
yeah,
spot.
it's okay. From the inception of life, black man, I know you were born to be great. Before the slave ships and whips, we were kings, our women were queens. We were taught by the enemies to hate ourselves. They told us the devil is black. Now we rob and kill ourselves, deceive and abuse our women. Black man, every nation a kill the black man. Yeah, they see nothing wrong cause every day they see a black man kill another black man. Black man, every nation a kill the black man. Yeah, they see nothing wrong cause every day they see a black man kill another black man. Natural African black woman, bless adore your wheel out.
Woo! You see, when you do music full time,
That's right.
and not many people can do that.
I know, you know, big up to all the DJs that call and cut dub plates every week, you know what I mean? Without that, I would have to get a 9 to 5. So just, you know, we just want to big up all of this selectors, them that cut my dub plates, you know, and keep me relevant.
Wow. So, because a lot of people would want to be in a position like that to do this full time.
Yeah, yeah.
But I guess you did your time. You put your sweat and your blood and your time into what your craft is now. So look at you.
Yeah, I've actually had a 9 to 5 before. Like I actually worked for 3 years. I worked at Walmart. You know what I mean? So I know what
Wow.
it's like to be an artist and still have to work. But you know, I've been blessed. You know what I mean? To not have to do it. But you know, if I have to do it, I just got to do it. And I'm not gonna let pride stop me from doing it. You know.
So what inspires you to do what you do every day?
My love of music and my love of people. You know, and I really do believe. Call me crazy, but I really do believe that doing music is my purpose. And I believe that the universe, or some people say Jah or God, speaks to us, you know, like in different ways, you know, and music is one of them. You know what I mean? And I believe that all my inspiration comes from the divine universe. And my job is to relay the messages that the universe wants the people to hear to them through music and through reggae music, you know?
So what kind of advice could you give to anybody that's up and coming? Because there's so many artists out there, but everybody has to, what makes, you know, to make you stand out?
Well, first of all, you can't do it for fame and fortune. You know what I mean? If you're doing, especially reggae music, if you're doing reggae music to become rich and famous, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? Because reggae music, there's a glass ceiling. You know what I mean? There's only so far you can go with reggae music. That's just how it's set right now. You know what I mean? We're going to have to change that. So if you want to stand out, first thing, you just got to make sure that you sound great. And, you know what I mean? Your image is everything too. So you got to look different. You can't just look like the man where I walk in the Walmart or at the mall. You got to look like an artist. When people see you, they got to say, that's an artist. You know what I mean? Just master your craft, take your voice lessons. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do to make sure that when you go out there, you know, you're going to represent yourself in the right way.
So obviously you have a DJ coalition behind you.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Your dub.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Like, and make friends with the right people too. You know what I mean? So if you're going to be an artist, you're going to want to make sure that you make friends with the people in your industry, which will make it easier for you to get through, because sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yes. All right. So who have you worked with in the industry?
I mean, I've worked with almost every single reggae artist I can think of. Like I've opened for them. You know what I mean? Because you don't know
Like
Canada still. You know what I mean? Like
only in Canada, or you didn't work with any?
We open for, you know, every single artist that come here. But I've done songs with Queen Ifrica. I did actually the Love Natural African remix with Queen Ifrica, which is on all streaming platforms. I also have a song, Give Me a Little, with Michael Rose, Grammy Award winning Michael Rose, available on all streaming platforms. You know what I mean? I have a song with Lutan Fyah, unreleased song with Lutan Fyah. Bushman is on my new EP, New to You, the Blackman remix. I did the Blackman remix with Bushman. Go check it out.
Right.
And many others. You know what I mean? Lots of producers. I've actually recorded my song "Jah Lift Me Up" that was nominated for a Juno Award in 2008 in Barry Salmon's studio. You know what I mean? So, what if a producer? I've met Sly and Robbie. You know, I've met a lot of producers over the years and people. You know.
So, who would you like to work with that you haven't?
Well, definitely. I would love to do a song with Sanchez. You know what I mean? Because Sanchez is an idol from your youth. You know what I mean? Freddie McGregor. You know what I mean? People tell me something look like Freddie McGregor. I don't know if that's true or not. You know what I mean? And
well, I gotta go back and look and see him and see.
Yeah,
you.
man. Like Freddie McGregor, you know, and so many other artists. You know, even pop artists too. But I love to do a song with Rihanna. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of artists that I'd love to work with. to be honest.
So are you into are you open to doing things like you know, the Afro beats, some
Oh yeah,
soca?
oh yeah. I have a remix right now. The Herb Dream remix,
Uh-huh.
produced by Washifier and DJ Peter Pan from out of Slovakia, and it's with Nigerian artist Killer Tunes, and it's kind of like on that vibe. It's on a reggaeton rhythm, but yeah, man, I'm
And
open.
we're gonna play that one for you too.
Yeah, I do. You know what I mean? I love music. You know what I mean? So I'm willing to just go on any rhythm. You know, as a matter of fact, when I first won for Love Natural African, I won the Juno for Love Natural African. People were saying I wasn't a reggae artist because the song wasn't on a reggae rhythm.
Yeah, but you're an artist. An artist can do all kinds of things.
Exactly. So just to show you that that's me. I don't limit myself or put myself in a bubble. You know.
And it's good because what happens is because then you know then it leaves you open to all those other artists that say, you know what, we want to do something with Blessed. Okay, he's just not doing reggae, but we can approach him to do other stuff because even the reggaeton, the Latin,
Mm-hmm.
Hispanic, I've
Yeah.
seen like Sean Paul and a few of these guys are, you know, are all in it. Shaggy, they're doing things
Mm-hmm.
with everybody, you know, because now you're opening yourself up more. You're not just in the like over here, even
Yeah.
though you
Because
make your pinnacle. But
yeah, that's our problem as reggae artists. We just stick to the reggae audience, and that's why we're limited. You know, in our growth. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So now when I market my EP, I don't just market it to the reggae audience. I market it in place like Brazil. And to be honest, when you check the analytics, from Instagram, right, it tells you that more people love reggae music in Brazil than in Jamaica. I am not lying to you. Try it.
Wow.
Because sometimes I boost my post to make sure that it doesn't just reach to my immediate followers, but it reaches people that are not following me. And when you boost your post, it tells you, the demographics and how many people you're likely to get watch your video. And I'm telling you, try it. In Brazil, it says more people like reggae music in Brazil than in Jamaica. So definitely we can't just stay stuck in Jamaica or stay stuck in the Caribbean. We got to go out there and just do the music for the world.
Mm-hmm. So we gotta ask a question that we usually have. What is your most craziest memorable something you remember that something crazy that happened where you were doing music? Because they're all not perfect. So something happened.
Well, when I, enough crazy things happen. You know what I mean? But when I was an upcoming artist, you know what I mean? I did a show. It was called Monday Night Mucky. It used to happen every
Monday
Monday
Night
night.
Monkey or Mucky?
Yeah, Monday Night Mucky used to be put on by a Canadian dancer artist, Richie Lou. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So nobody never knew me them time there. You know what I mean? I had no name. And, they had a thing where you had to go on, and if the people liked you, they cheer you. If they didn't like you, they booed you. You know what I
Oh,
mean? So
jeez.
the place ram. I go on the stage now and I start singing, and I peer boo. This girl even run up to me and just made sure that I saw her booing. Boo!
Oh my God!
You know what I mean? I tell you, I was just a teenager, so I was devastated. I was
Oh,
devastated, and I said I didn't want to do music no more. I quit and everything, and it
you
was my
quit?
brethren. Yeah, man, I quit. My brethren and crew, I said, no, man, you can't quit, man. You can't quit. Come back the next night. Come back the next week, right? So I went back the next week, and when we go back the next week, me shell it where the whole place lift up. Like I was so happy, man. But that was like
Oh, you see,
crazy
now if
thing.
you would have quit, you would have never went through that.
Exactly. But that's one of the definitely a crazy experience.
Or whatever, and you got another one. Your artists, you always got things up in the back. Did something happen on set? Maybe you were doing on the video or something.
Well, not really. Like there's
Oh,
not really to I just
no
that.
groupies following you and all that. We had some
Well,
crazy ones with.
well, when you're a reggae artist, like a conscious reggae artist and a Rasta artist,
Yes.
like we don't really get well, I can speak for myself. I don't really get that group love, you know, because
Oh,
I speak conscious music and I, you know, and them kind of message music. So you find that the artists that have the groupies are the ones that sing about, you
okay.
know, and a woman frack and them, you know, derogatory songs. You know what I mean? I more have supporters, fans and supporters, you
Oh,
know?
you have supporters. Okay. So can we see
Yeah, yeah.
what more can we expect from Blessed? Are you going to be doing any acting? You want to do acting? Are you into that or not really?
Well, if the opportunity presents itself, like I'm open, you know what I mean? I'm open to that, you know what I mean? Because you don't know, I try not to limit myself, you know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? But in the future for me right now, I recently started my own record label, Iron Balloon Records. You know, so the future is to just to put out young artists, young upcoming artists, and to try to help to build the infrastructure in reggae music, not just in Canada, but we need a proper infrastructure in reggae music so that you know the artists them can really make the real revenue. You know what I mean? And we can build our fan base, and you know, like our kids won't just want to grow up and be hip hop artists and dancehall artists. They'll want to do reggae too. You know what I mean?
So you're
So
not into
that's
the dance hall that you could you sing
oh
conscious
I do
music?
dancehall. I do dancehall. I don't
Oh,
like
oh my gosh,
on my EP because you know I grew up as a kid in Jamaica. When I was growing up, Dennis Brown, Freddie McGregor, Gregory Isaacs, you know what I mean, Brigadier Jerry, all those guys were considered dancehall artists.
Oh, okay.
So me I say, so what we're calling reggae right now actually used to be called dancehall. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to really separate. You know what I mean? I just look at one as up tempo and the other one as slow. You know what I mean? So on my EP, I got the dancehall flavor. You know what I mean? And I want to say to all the artists that are watching, you do not have to be like slack and derogatory to do dancehall. You can do conscious music on the dancehall rhythm. Don't make people think that in order to do dancehall, you got to do violent lyrics and sing about Underwoman frack and these things. You can do conscious music on dancehall.
Are these women doing a split and all that? I I have never seen that like that. I tell you, it was just too much. You would never see me doing a split. And if you did it, you know, I was not in my right mind. So
Yeah, yeah. Probably drunk or
you're
something.
laughing. You probably say, "Yeah, with CD, was you know something's wrong." But that's important what you said, though. You know, because some of these guys think that you have to be raw.
Yeah, yeah. I see
You
it.
know,
Hmm.
and it's good coming from you, telling them, you know, you don't have to be like that to be a dance
No,
hall artist.
no. And then we're living in different times now. When I was coming up, we didn't have Spotify, we didn't have Apple Music, we didn't have all these streaming platforms. There's you can literally be an independent artist and be successful because you can create your own fan base, you can market your music to that fan base, and you can make a nice living, you know, in these times.
Well, obviously, because you're a full time artist, so
Mm.
in the while you're in not independent, while you was your is your label
Yeah,
independent? It's your
independent.
own, right?
I'm not signed. I'm not signed. I'm independent.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay. So have you performed anywhere in the Caribbean other than Jamaica?
Well, not yet, but that's coming up in the works. You know what I mean? Because you see, like me doing music now, me start out from in the early
Hmm.
90s, and early 90s dancehall artists didn't do it for fame and fortune. We did it for fun. You see me? I
You
say
did it for fun.
we did it for. I even to this day, I do music for fun. I don't do music for the accolades and even for the awards. If we get it, it's good. But I do music because, like I said, it's my. I feel like it's my purpose and it's my calling. You see me? I said.
Hmm.
But even though I might not have toured the Caribbean, Reggae Time went number one in the Caribbean for at least over 6 months. You know what I mean? And that's on record. Like you can check IPTV, the records. Reggae Time went number one in Germany, even though I've never been to Germany. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And so much. My music is worldwide. Ask SoCan. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the clout givers, right? They will say they will take away clout from an artist that didn't haven't traveled the world. But I think an artist that haven't traveled the world And still, I haven't traveled the world, but I've still made an impact around the world with my music. My music is worldwide. You see me I say? You
It's
can,
important when you do
yeah,
something that
because
impacts.
yeah, because some artists them travel the world, but they haven't really made an impact. You see me I say? They go
They
everywhere in
just
the
went
world.
there to do something.
They went everywhere in the world and they haven't made an impact. You know what I mean? I remember in 2009, I was scheduled to go on tour with Shaka Demus and Pliers. You see me I say? And the day that I was supposed to leave to go on the tour, that's when I heard that the tour was canceled. You know what I mean? So it's not like me not travel the world because I never got the opportunity. It just never worked out. So after this pandemic, you know what I mean? You best believe you'll be seeing me traveling more and doing more shows around the world. So people just look out for me.
So, what kind of legacy, when you have transitioned on, do you want to leave with the people?
Well, you know, definitely the good music that I've done, definitely my children, you know, the works that I'm doing right now, definitely you will see it, you know what I mean? Because right now, I work with some young artists right now, you know what I mean? So definitely that would be a legacy that I leave behind, you know, just my music and the good works that I've done, you know, throughout my life, you know, and my children definitely will be my legacy.
Wow. Well, we can't wait to see the thing you're gonna be doing there on the Durham Caribbean Festival. Y'all log on. It's June 27th. You know, log on, be there. Also, go. There's some giveaways, so go answer the question: how long has the Durham Caribbean Festival been in existence? And you're gonna get something given away from the founder and the owner, Mary Galvin, and that's gonna be something to see. So, and we're gonna play Blessed's two songs, Black Man and Herb Dream. You're gonna see his video, and y'all please go like it. You know, make a comment because all those things count. You know what I mean? So you have to do those things for the artists. You know, it doesn't take that long. The same way you can watch something on your phone, it takes 2 seconds to like it and say something. So
Yeah.
with that, can you tell Blessed where any of your social medias are and stuff like that? People can reach you.
Well, definitely if you go to my website, blessedbe3.com, that's blessedbe3.com, you can find everything you need. All my live performance, all my interviews, all my music, you know what I mean? And there's links to all my social media platform on that website as well. Blessedbe3.com or on Instagram at blessedbe3, at Twitter at blessedbe3, SoundCloud at blessedbe3.
Wow, I like it. I like it. The branding's good. The branding's good. So, are there any shout outs you want to give to anybody or anybody that's, you know, anything you wanted last
I would
words?
definitely have to big up my wife, Christy Clean, on the outside. Definitely Mary Galvin. I'd like to thank her for this opportunity. You know, the Durham Festival. Super Natty, you don't know. Yourself, D-Boss, you don't know. Big up yourself. You know, I just want to big up all my supporters, you know, and all the people them that love my music. You have to remember, like if you, especially if you go on my Spotify, you gotta click the follow button or the art. You know what I mean? And when you click the art, then you're following me. You know what I mean? So don't forget to follow me on all my platforms and continue to support positive and good reggae music, you know? So just big up everybody, the whole of Canada, the whole world. Big up my mother too.
I don't, you know, keep supporting him, even though if you're a delegate in the Juno, so he can win Juno number 3.
Well, the nomination is based on the delegates, but the win is based on judges, right? So definitely, like I said, I believe that the nomination is a win. So in my mind, I have 10 wins because I have 10 nominations. You know what I mean? So in my mind, I have 10 wins because I'm more than 5 people submit for the Juno every year. Every year they tell you that the numbers go up. So big up all the nominees because a nomination is a win. It's not the
Wow.
win. It's not the win, but
But
it's
it's a win.
you know what I mean? Because you're recognized. And when you get nominated, you get a certificate that says that you have a certified hit. So definitely.
You guys tune into Durham Caribbean Festival. Make sure you log in there. Support all the sponsors and like their ads and like what they say and all the other stuff, you know. And so I was hoping maybe he would come back in a little bit of time, but I guess
I do not validate.
Okay.
Yes. It's loading.
Okay, well, we didn't hear you. What you give the advice? So tell us the advice. It stopped there.
Just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, for artists that are doing it, you know what I mean? Like, don't do it for the awards. The biggest award is your fan base. You know what I mean? So that's what you should be going for. You know what I mean? Having a fan base, having people that are willing to spend money to come see you. You know what I mean? That's what you need to worry about, not really awards. You know what I mean? For any artist that has never been nominated or never won a Juno Award, it doesn't mean that Blessed Be is better than you. Because the next thing too, you win the award for Best Reggae Recording, not Best Reggae Artist. You know what I mean? So nobody should feel like, oh, you're not good enough because you've never won a Juno Award, because you have to remember, it's not for Best Reggae Artist, it's for Best Reggae Recording.
And that's some good information, because probably a lot of people are not even aware of that.
Yeah, a lot of people they you know, even with me, you know, they try to say, oh, Blessed is the best because he won, you know, before other artists won more than me. You know what I mean? People used to say, yo, Blessed, you're the best because you won 2 Junos. But that's not true. Winning 2 Junos just means that I won 2 Junos. It doesn't mean that I'm best. It just means that I won for Best Reggae Recording. So I think, you know, for the people that are trying to make it, you know, to rank artists based on the Juno wins and Juno nominations, need to reach out to the Juno Awards and try to create a category that's for Best Reggae Artist.
That'll make a difference.
That's not what you win the award for. You win the award for Best Reggae Recording, right?
Wow. Well, that's some good advice. I hope you all people out there listening, because, you know, this Real Life Matters, and, you know, if he's speaking what he has to say, the truth here. So, you know, but Blessed, you know, it's just been an honor having you here and talking to us, and, you know, just talking to everybody out there and telling people what's going on and what you're doing, and they can see what you're doing because you're working hard there.
Yeah, and I just want to say to people, just go out and support my EP, New to You. You know, just type in Blessed, New to You, and it will pop up, you know, on all streaming platforms. Make sure you support it. Make sure you buy it if you can afford it. Go on iTunes and buy it. It's only for $10 on iTunes. You know what I mean? So definitely just show your support.
And $10 is not a lot of money. You know, some of these people are so cheap, you know? So. Right.
You know what I mean? Definitely just go out there and support it. There, people are not obligated to buy music. You know what I mean? So I don't want to act all entitled and feel like people have to go out there and buy my music. So definitely, I want people to go out there and support the thing. Okay.
Oh, you're doing your thing. But anyways, I want to tell everybody, you know, thank goodness for watching, you know, us today, watching Real Life Matters, watching Blessed. You know, you're going to see his videos popping up right after here. Follow me, follow him, support us there. You know, so, you know, everybody have a great night. And don't do anything that I wouldn't do. So thank you, Blessed. So everybody out there, bye for now. Bye.
Boss. God bless you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is blessed. Marijuana, 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 marijuana tree. All herbalists must be free. Okay. First night me have a dream, a marijuana dream. It was a marijuana party with herbs on the scene. I'm never hear no siren. First night me have a dream, a marijuana dream. It was a marijuana party with her on the scene. I never hear no siren. The sound where you play was hybrid, high power. Selector for the sound was the one sativa. Come out of the dance was the great indica. The bartender was sexy shiver. I know I hold the gate, now the one gorilla glove. With one pon him hip and one pon him shoulder. I know them in fight, now they one Bruce Banner. He never left him friend, they one Pink Panther. Blackberry and blueberry, them a dance together. Cali weed in a the dance in a one corner. Oji Kushima the boss, him run the area. I fling sweet wine and the white widow. Me side bubble kusha wine pan lemonades. I side purple kusha wine pan purple is. Cherry pie get jealous and start stealing the show. I fling sweet wine and the sour diesel. Afghani and cheese, them start getting low. Them start to this style, name skank pan your toe. Kem dark start dance, the whole of them get up a drum. The whole place full of smoke. First night me have a dream, a marijuana dream. It was a marijuana party with us on the scene. I me never hear no siren. First night me have a dream, a marijuana dream. It was a marijuana party with us on the scene. I me never hear no siren. Them call it dagger in a South Africa, and call it kiff in a North Africa, and call it ganja in a Jamaica, and call it marijuana in a North America. In a Spain everybody call it mota. Hawaii people call it bacalola. Them call it cannabis in a the Wikipedia. In a Amsterdam people smoke it all over. First time me have a dream, a marijuana dream. It was a marijuana party with us on the scene. I me never hear no siren. First night me have a dream, a marijuana dream. It was a marijuana party with us on the scene. I me never hear no siren. The sound where you play was hybrid, high power. Selector for the sound was the one sativa. Promoter for the dance was the great indica. The bartender was sexy shiver. Who hold the gate, not the one gorilla glow. With one pon him hip and one pon him shoulder. I know them in fight, not the one Bruce Banner. He never left him friend, the one Pink Panther. Blackberry and blueberry, them a dance together. Cali weed in a the dance in a one corner. Oji Kushima the boss, him run the area. I fling sweet wine and a white widow. Me side bubble kusha wine pan lemonades. I side purple kusha wine pan purple is. Cherry pie get jealous and start steal the show. I fling sweet wine and a sour diesel. Afghani and cheese, them start getting low.
My name is Blessed.
Vex Kobo.
My name is Blessed. Okay, lift every voice and sing. From the inception of life, black man, I know you were born to be great. Before the slave ships and whips, we were kings, our women were queens. We were taught by the enemies to hate ourselves. They told us the devil is black. Now we rob and kill ourselves, deceive and abuse our women. Black man, every nation I kill the black man. Yeah, they see nothing wrong, cause every day they see a black man kill another black man. Black man, every nation I kill the black man. Yeah, they see nothing wrong, cause every day they see a black man kill another black man. Rioting in the streets, got the youths are getting killed by soldier and police. They try to justify the wrong they do, saying we kill ourselves. Our lives don't matter until Black Lives Matter. No matter what the propaganda and chatter. In the streets, all me give a rat-a-ta-ta. Babylon just kill another shatter. Black man, Every nation a kill the black man. Yeah, they see nothing wrong, cause every day they see a black man kill another black man. Black man, every nation a kill the black man. Yeah, they see nothing wrong, cause every day they see a black man kill another black man. Unity without impunity. At time we build and uplift the black community. 10 different baby mother youth is not a family. A real man is not a girl, don't believe the fantasy. Black man, every nation a kill the black man. Yeah, they see nothing wrong, cause every day they see a black man kill another black man. Black man, every nation a kill the black man. Yeah, they see nothing wrong, cause every day they see a black man kill another black man. From the inception of life, black man, I know you were born to be great. Before the slave ships and whips, we were kings, our women were queens. We were taught by the enemies to hate ourselves. They told us the devil is black. Now we rob and kill ourselves, deceive and abuse our women. Black man, every nation a kill the black man. Yeah, they see nothing wrong, cause every day they see a black man kill another black man. Black man, every nation a kill the black man. Yeah, they see nothing wrong, cause every day they see a black man kill another black man. Black man, every nation a kill the black man. Yeah, they see nothing wrong, cause every day they see a black man kill another black man. Black man.
Jump Shot Records.